Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we're back to King's Quest 2015. Let's continue. So, I'm gonna go ahead and pre-assume that to hear the password on this gate that's at the far top right for these bridge trolls, I have to go through the forest with the lantern. I already have the lantern, so we're good on that. But I think there probably is a timing mechanism to it where I need to get the bridge troll over here using the mouthpiece to blow the horn and then turn around and run through the forest. Now, I am...
Step lively. Alfie needs to get back to the guild meeting. It's almost croissant time.
I'm of the slight surprise that I have yet to finish the first chapter. However, that being said, it may very well be the case that chapter 1 is rather long and chapter 2 and 3 aren't quite as much. Ooh, I got a free work order instead of getting 50 gold coins. Ooh, that looks like a monster in the front. So which way do I need to go? Is this the direction?
I needed to get closer to hear what was going on.
Alfie, I am going to have to ask you to please remain in the meeting until we are done.
As long as I know the secret password, you still have to let me in.
How is that the only part of the chapter you have missed?
Oh, it's a bridge troll lady.
Next item up for discussion, should we lift our embargo on the consumption of goats?
I long for the days of feasting on roasted goat leg.
So I don't know if I'm supposed to sneak further this direction or if I was supposed to just stand there.
More goats in Daventry. Only majestic unicorns.
Oh, they want to eat the unicorns.
That's what he had. I've seen him.
Alfie, he pulled a fast one on you, you fathead.
Well, everyone else calls them majestic unicorns.
Ah,
If everyone jumped off my back, would you? Use your head and think for yourself.
so I can hide here.
Use your lips and close your mouth. Tais-toi.
Okie dokie then. I think we should table this for next week.
Let me
Think with his
move my
giant
mouse
head
out of the
be a
way.
brain bigger than a macaroon. Alfie, you're so easily tricked into
I was
sitting down.
bumping my mouse and that was causing me to stand up and sit back down.
Like sitting down. Helps relieve pressure on my back.
Look, Pilar, I'm on your side.
So it looks like there's only 3 bridge trolls in the entire world.
Our bridges and get over this. It's a compromise we can all live with.
Oh, there is no compromise. Those tiny ingrates go around stomping on the shoulders of giants with no thought as to who is underneath them. They climbed the ladder of success and forgot who got them across their troubled waters. What's in it for us? We will show them all what happens when you cross the wrong bridge.
Oh, jeez, Pilar, I don't know.
This is a tree with bells.
But by golly, I wouldn't joke. Must be the wind. Next item is a Grand Counselor replacement. I have been happy to serve you, but as you know, I am going to retire next year. Me and the wife are finally going to have time to take up art classes.
How cute. You want to be a drawbridge? Motion to nominate Pilar for the position.
And now, Pilar, we know you pick all does anyone else want to nominate our fine sergeant?
Maybe there's a way I can...
No, I want you.
Ooh, it's a ladder.
Ah, jeez, guys, who would have thunk that an average bridge troll like me from a small town creek could go to
Oh.
the head of the second largest guild in the Midwestern Hemisphere?
Shortcut.
It's
Brilliant.
time for me to suspend my work here and give my
So there was just a hole in the ground. We've seen these holes before, and I'm sure they're gonna play a part
so easily tricked into sitting down. You should stand up for our rights. Well, easy.
But Alfie likes sitting down. Helps relieve pressure up his back.
Look, Pilar, I'm on your side, but I need
So they're going through a loop there, it seems, of the same conversation.
Oh, there is no compromise. Those tiny
Now,
ingrates go
climbing up here is going to be a little bit slower,
with no thought
and then walking back around is going to be a little bit slower. I can almost understand this area being as large as it is, because we're supposed to be listening to the conversation at least once through, or at least most of it. But a lot of the other sections of the game have been long and empty. They feel like they're designed that way in a anticipation of chapter 2 through 5.
Daventry wants us to go back to work. Those guards need to stop breaking our backs.
That Alfie
So
can agree with. The guards with pointy shoes hurt Alfie's back.
I can't just use the bell here.
All of us are aligned with the strategy that the guards need to step lightly, crossing on our backs. Now we're getting some. Next
And see, I need to sneak in here to get the horns.
on the consumption
Or I need to sneak somewhere and get the horns.
Days of feasting on roasted goat leg.
Why these people would
Nice aid.
still show up from the horn sounds is kind of a question. Alfie will because he's my friend, but the others wouldn't. And let's see. This area here is just another area I can't access.
The sound of silence.
Hmm.
The next item is a Grand Counselor replacement. I have been happy to serve you, but as you know, I am going to retire next year. Me and the wife are finally going to have time.
So it'll be quicker just to go through the forest again.
Want to be a
So we'll go back this way and use our jack-o'-lantern. I wouldn't be surprised if we finish chapter 1 by the end of this recording. Interesting that the light is still shining on where the work order would have been. There's no coin here, but I don't need a coin. Nope. Accidentally walked right back into it. So now we figured it out. I need to use the horn while we're here to bring him, and then we use the shortcut to get back down.
You keep pulling me out of my meeting, and Alfie hates doing the secret knock.
I'm getting tired of opening that door for him.
And they say the same thing each time.
Look, this meeting is already way over schedule.
Hmm.
Where does he keep disappearing to? As long as he knows the password, you have to let him in.
So now we know the secret knock.
What is the knock? And the password.
Trust me.
Très bien.
Hmm.
Alfie, I am going to have to ask you to please remain in the meeting until we are done.
Okay.
The secret password. You still have to let me in.
How is that the only part
It
of
seems
the
almost like I could just crawl under here.
Proceed with the secret knock.
Hmm. So we have to do knock,
Yes, and
ring,
then
knock.
you do not belong. Leave.
Next item up for discussion.
You may now perform the secret knock.
It must have been knock,
Très bien.
ring, ring.
And continue.
And then knock.
Now, tell us the password.
Trust me.
Trust me?
That is correct. Hold on. Hey, you. You don't look like a troll. You look like a scab. And I love the taste of scabs. Delicious.
But I am a troll.
Scab, he's a bridge bandicoot. And Alfie's friend. Let him in, Pilar. He's a representative from our sister guild in Ludor.
I heard the Ludor Bridge Guild members are horrendously violent thugs. Wanton destruction follows any negotiation they have ever held. Welcome, friend. Come inside.
Mr. Bridge Bandicoot, representative of Ludor. On behalf of myself, the Grand
I like this
Council of
mustache he has.
Control Guild, I would like to welcome you to our chapter meeting. It will be great to have an outsider's opinion on your strike.
As long as he sides with me, it will be wonderful. Since I am sick of supporting the people of Daventry, I have collected all of the troll horn mouthpieces. They cannot be used anymore.
Golly gosh, Pilar, that seems a bit extreme.
Not extreme enough. We need to destroy these horns once and for all. We need to make a statement. We are not at their beck and call. Daventry has burned their bridges with us, and I will...
So I want to improve Daventry, so I don't want to just do this on 100% trickery.
Mine are already up on the hill where I will take all of these. Everyone will be able to see them burn. You, newcomer, throw in whatever is used to summon you. You are a part of this.
So I've got to throw in something that's used to summon me. It would need raisins if I throw that in. The orange light, money, small bell. I'm just gonna throw money in. That's probably the least important
I
thing.
didn't think that would trick them.
How about a bell?
How cute. A little bridge bell for a little bandicoot.
Okay, well, according to the agenda, the next line item we need to discuss is our negotiation.
And I imagine I could have thrown the horn in
Our
also.
strategy for getting those guards to stop stomping around on our backs.
Oh, they should cross barefoot without their sharp heels.
I think we should feast on their legs and force them to crawl over our backs.
Okay, now, both interesting perspectives, I hear you, but we gotta find a way for us all to be successful. What do you think, Bandicoot?
I agree with Ulfie.
I think I'm with Ulfie on this one.
Thanks. Good thinking, friend.
Point taken. Moving on. Switching topics. Alfie, it's your turn to bring the snacks next week. Do we want sweet or salty?
Alfie loves the taste of sweet.
Alfie, you are an unrefined swine. Savory is the only snack.
I suppose we'll try to
accepted by
make some
my kind.
compromise here.
Both bring up good points, but we have to come together on this. What do you think, Bandicoot?
So, because I don't think it's going to matter much, I'm going to go with Pilar. Unless it means by choosing salty they end up eating the goats. And that would suck, but I don't see that as being the direct outcome here.
Oh, there is nothing tastier than a fresh baguette with a few gobs of camembert.
Vive la révolution. Bandicoot.
This ogre is French,
We
apparently.
need to decide on our team jackets. The tailor cannot wait any longer for our final decision.
Alfie is a fan of the majestic unicorn and butterfly logo with the slogan, "Building bridges to the future."
Sounds nice.
Our jacket needs to be exciting. We should go with something epic, something that will burn into their minds. We should go with trolls eating humans, with the slogan, "Feed the trolls."
Okay, those are both great points, but we really need to find a side to align on and work together. What do you think, Bandicoot?
I agree with Ulfie.
I'm gonna go with Ulfie on this. I love butterflies and unicorns.
A bridge to friendship is the best way to solve this.
Remember, we're telling this story to our granddaughter, so
Step softly.
even if it's not the truth,
Them walk
it would make sense why we would want to play as the good guy.
Guys, I feel like we're talking in circles here.
Let's see. I agree with Waddles. I'll take my horn and leave. I agree with Ulfie. So I can hit B and effectively exit this, or I have to just pick a side overall, and I'm gonna go with Ulfie.
Ulfie is correct.
Good. Moving on, switching topics. Sweet or salty snacks next week?
Oh, sweet.
Salty.
It seems like we're circling around the same arguments.
Let's just go with Ulfie again.
Sweet.
Yup.
Okay. Team jackets. Which direction should we go?
Butterflies and unicorns.
Epic. Trolls eating humans with the slogan, "Feed the trolls."
Haven't we already decided on this?
Ulfie.
Nice.
Next item, negotiation tactics. Getting guards to step softly across our backs.
Make them walk barefoot.
Eat their legs and force them to crawl.
So this is just going in circles now.
Circles here.
So it didn't matter who you chose. I guess I'm supposed to hit B.
That's it. Waddles is right. We're repeating ourselves. I'm taking my horn and leaving until you sort this out.
So now which horn do I want? I believe I want this.
Don't go, little buddy. If you change your mind, we'll still be here.
I left that meeting with 2 of Wolfie's horns. I didn't know if I was any better off than when I started.
Do I have... Oh no. I took the wrong one. I took the wrong one. I was hoping to do something different there, and I made a mistake. Maybe I need to go right back, because I feel like I can't imagine 2 Elfie's horns doing anything for me.
Now, tell us the password.
Let's see.
Trust me?
That is correct. Hold on. Oh, great. The newcomer is back. Now, throw in whatever is used to summon you, so we can burn it.
So now I'm gonna throw in one of Ulfie's horns.
How peculiar. I thought Rydo had different horns than us.
Next item, negotiation tactics. Getting guards to step softly across
So I was
our
supposed to
backs.
grab the other one.
Eat their legs and force them to crawl across.
Guys, I feel like we're talking in circles here.
So we'll do this again.
That's it. Waddles is right. We're repeating ourselves. I'm taking my horn and leaving until you sort this out.
I needed to grab this one over here.
Okay then, really? Well then, this meeting should be adjourned anyway.
I had tricked them. That bell was of little use to me, but Waddle's horn was sure to blow open new paths.
So I feel like I did the right thing there. And hopefully it is quicker to go up this section. We can hear they're not talking, so this will hopefully have paid off. It was kind of a long sequence, considering how the conversation and attempting the compromise between the bridge trolls didn't really mean anything at all. Now she said the lady troll said that her horns were at the top of the hill, already ready to be burnt. So hopefully I can use Waddle's horn to summon him. It doesn't seem like it actually magically summons him to get, but he'll come and let me get to the top of the hill to get her horn, which then should put me right in a perfect place. I hope. So, over we come. Waddle's horn mouthpiece. This is probably not the right one. But maybe.
That mouthpiece was a mismatch for that horn.
Yeah. However, that was the only option anyway, so we still did the right thing. It's just I walked the wrong direction. So we'll just take this shortcut and get back. And it seems like there's so few of these horns, I can just try the wrong answer on all of them for fun. So blow on it once without a mouthpiece, and then blow on it once with the wrong horn piece. This almost seems like if this was a different game, it would be like level 1 security and level 2 security.
That mouthpiece was a mismatch for that horn.
We'll use the right horn now. And see, this time the bridge troll doesn't even mention his meeting because we're already done with that section. The game doesn't need to hint towards something I don't actually need to do. Nothing over here.
These could have been carved into really nice jack-o'-lanterns.
Just smashed pumpkins. And this certainly feels like something that might just unlock in the next chapter. Let's see. Let's investigate our inventory a little bit here. We need raisins still, which I think we might be able to do that, but let's go ahead and see what's on the other side of this place.
The horn reeked of toothpaste and cabbage.
There we go.
Hey, Waddles!
So Waddles doesn't say anything, but he lets me cross. And we'll come back and blow on this one in a different time. And we're in a new area.
This fire is not easy to ignite.
So this is the lady over here trying to burn.
I can't take this stress. I need a snack.
So what is she eating?
She seemed to enjoy snack breaks more than trying to light a fire.
Get away from my raisin croissant.
Raisin croissants.
There must be some more kindling around here.
So I thought I was gonna do something with the frog to get the raisins
Maybe
and
if
all
I
of that.
just regain my strength.
Let's see.
That pile was the last horn I needed to complete the set.
Step right up. If you want to get burned.
So I think I can just put the hypnotize potion on her.
Start, you worthless flame.
Let's talk to her
Hello,
first.
wicked friend, mon petit ami. Good to see a troll with the same views as me. These horns will soon burn. We need to show Daventry we mean business. We are not their servants who run at the bellow of a horn.
So it's kind of funny is in the fact that she's technically in two places at the same time. If I walk to the other area, she'll be
Why,
standing there.
yes. I would love a croissant.
So I'm gonna wait till she's not looking. That's a nice animation of how she's loving the taste of the croissant. I'm gonna put this here.
Powder eyes. I don't feel so good.
Now if she falls asleep, does her bridge spin around?
Spin!
Spin. Spinny. Spin.
Shimmy.
Shimmy.
Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy.
Shake.
Shake.
Shaky, shaky, shaky.
Take a nap.
Take a nap.
I need a nap.
This is just a crazy dream. You don't like the taste of lanky teenager.
Now, let's get the horn.
I now had the complete set.
Anything
All
else
the
to
horns
grab?
I need. I wouldn't want to hypnotize myself.
So he won't even touch that. And I can't talk to her anymore. So there wasn't much of a change or much of an addition to the game here, but I suspect maybe in chapter 2 this section will have something else in it, and we'll come to know this area as something that
I don't have as much to say about that horn as the one across the river. The thrill was lacking.
I'm gonna just try all the wrong horns and then try the right horn on it. Why not?
That mouthpiece was a mismatch for that horn.
It's just gonna tell me the same thing over and over again.
That mouthpiece
I'm mostly just
didn't
going for an
know that
achievement
horn.
now. Now the right one, let's see what happens now. He just shakes. Like, no duh, I'm already here.
Not quite the sound I was looking for.
Now if we come back this direction, nothing has changed. And if there was some kind of bell or something that was supposed to do something with the frogs, I can't figure it out at all. I have a coin. Let's see, what else do we have? The work order, which we may bring us back to the city, but that's kind of it. We had the bell for quite a long time, but it turned out that I guess that was one, if maybe the only solution there. Let's see, can I interact with this again? Like, how many times can you give?
A generous man. Without him, you and I would not be sitting here. He trusted me with his final request, knowing that no adventure was too daunting for the feather in my cap.
I still can't believe you ever weren't king.
So every time I cross here from now on, I want to investigate this, because there might be some an achievement in that itself of just looking and getting backstory of the king before you. We place this here, and then let's see. Don't even walk out of the place.
I'm gonna get some good rest tonight. Oh wait, no, I'm not.
Aw. So what is this? It's some rocks that I can't pick up, and one taproot. And true to my word, every time we walk in here. Until we get repeats, of course. I guess that was how long it was gonna take to get repeats. Was twice. Okay. So I don't know particularly what the sample is for.
There's nothing like smelting with a brief.
But I do know I want one. So here is the bitterroot.
Ah, just what I needed to finish my walnut strudel. Here is your free sample.
Walnut strudel. And I'm not certain why I have walnut strudel. Let's talk to her and see if there's a conversation to be had.
Hey, Graham. Thought I'd get some air and work on my dagger project.
Nice. How am I doing in your eyes?
So, how am I doing in Daventry so far?
Well, I was hoping that our new knight would stand for bravery and lead us to victory through a firm hand and deliberate action. Hopefully that night will come along soon. I also wanted to thank you for keeping that back gate closed and the town free of intruders. You keep it up, and I will get you your very own Wetzel Wolf patch.
So it seems like maybe throughout the course of the entire game I have to keep the back door closed and I get a patch as an achievement of some kind.
Well, it seems unlikely someone could just take your bed. How'd they do it?
Aren't you the little backhanded complimenter? If I knew, why would I let them take it? I suppose if I didn't snore as loud as Mrs. Crumbler tears through trees, maybe I would have heard him coming.
Bye for now.
Make your move.
So I guess I can go in here. No, it can't go through here. And over here, I don't think there's anything to do.
The color-changing potion needed Frog's breath to be completed.
See, this would make things yellow. Can I make this gold?
The prototyping phase was over. No more free dips. The color-changing potion needed Frog's breath.
So we need Frog's breath. Is there a way we could capture Frog's breath? Maybe I can put the streusel here. Nope.
What are these little guys?
Those are bird bombs. Our own invention.
Kinda like a smoke bomb, but they release gas that will cause your victim to cluck like a chicken. Temporarily, of course.
Doesn't seem like I'm gonna have any use for those, however. And there's nothing else here.
He reminds me of our son.
Let's talk to these two. Got any advice for a hopeful night? Might as well take
Do you
it.
have any advice for a night hopeful?
Of course we do.
We're old and opinionated.
Think through all the options before making a move. Outsmart your opponents with a quick wit.
And never pass up the opportunity for a good prank.
Oh, that's Chester's advice, not mine.
Fare thee well.
May your quest be logic-filled.
Man, it really does feel like there's 3 different ways to play this game. Which is odd because, honestly, at the length of 20 hours for a game, I'm not sure I'd specifically want to play this game 3 times over. To get up to like a 60-hour runtime, that seems too much.
Oh, how I love this day.
How am I doing in your eyes?
So, how am I doing in Daventry so far?
There you go, lad. You're coming along quite nicely. You got your head off your shoulders and into the clouds. air is sweeter up here. Oh, but enough of this evaluation. I'm getting married, and I'm in a great mood.
So, I have to ask, where did you learn to bake?
Oh, my mother taught me. Then I taught myself. You cannot learn to bake with this kind of love alone. It has to be handed down to you.
Bye for now.
Don't desert me.
So once we finish all of the quests inside the building, they're going to move into the city square, which is a nice twist. Is there possibly some way I could catch a frog's breath with maybe a mouthpiece or the streusel? Let's see. Nothing on the horns. Nothing on the streusel. Nothing on the candle. Nothing on the coin. So...
After trying for hours to catch those frogs, I was exhausted and thought I was going to croak.
Not funny.
Again, the problem with the subtitles there, if you were actually deaf, just completely unable to hear, you wouldn't have gotten the not funny from Gwendolyn. Nor would you be able to really follow along very well because it's not saying when Graham is talking and when Gwendolyn's talking. 2 choices to go. Let's see if we can get the strength, the joust of strength done.
What was King Edward like?
A generous man. Without him, you and I...
This is a repeat.
He trusted me with his final request, knowing that no adventure was too...
And see, this almost looks 2D.
I still can't believe you ever
Like it's a
weren't
cardboard cutout. Oddly, since this game is a remake of a very old Sierra game, I kind of have the feeling like 5-10 years down the line, this game will get a remaster and have slightly better graphics on it. I could see it happening. The gameplay itself, I have nothing to complain about. It's simply just a limited budget in the art direction is pretty apparent. I also have to admit it's nice to have fun with the game. I've had a pretty bad run. I did like The Secret of Monkey Island, but it was frustrating near the end. But before that, there's been quite a few that have just been long and kind of boring, which is a hazard for a YouTube video game critic more than anybody else, where you have to actually play lots of games if you want to do your job right. So now we have the new horn for this.
I wasn't going to toot that horn anymore until I found the missing piece.
And you can see it's saving every time we do this.
Now's probably not the best time for that.
Let's try the wrong one before we do the right one. It'll be interesting to see what she does.
Not the best time for that.
Polaires.
I was just enjoying the most lovely glass of cheese. But no, this is much more important.
So she complains about it, but she still follows the horns. Are they magically forced into this? Do they have to do what you want? I think this might save me though, because when we do the test of strength, it may just knock me in the water over there where the bridge is, so I'll land on the bridge. Let's do this.
I'm ready. Let's do this.
All right then. Let the duel of strength commence. Again.
Oh, well, fancy seeing you here again. Wake me when it's over.
So we're tapping A, and I don't think we're going to get any kind of shoes or anything that would stop him.
Alley-oop. One step closer to Squirrel Nation.
He's cheating with that nasty trowel.
Good thinking, Graham.
Look. Look at it, Madeline. Everything the light touches will be yours. The view of victory. I know it's off-brand, but Acorn can do it. What's
Let's
that
see.
you say, Princess?
Do I have something else?
Oh, don't be nutty. You know, Madeline, that was rather rude to take his raft all to yourself. Turn your walnut strudel down there. Don't worry, Madeline. He'll never discover our secret.
I do have
Look at it, Madeline. Everything
walnut
the light
strudel.
touches will be yours. The view of victory. I know it's off-brand, but Acorn can do it. What's that you say, Princess? He's right behind me. Wait, no! Easy, easy. No one needs to see where this line goes.
So, I'm not really certain what I'm doing here, but I think I'm tying him
Done that.
up.
Look, I'm no wolf for you to trap. Ugh, so many knots. This rope only traps Wetzels, not acorns. He's ruining it. We should stop this nonsense and get back to throwing each other into the water.
Let's see.
What game are you playing here?
I don't know what I'm doing.
My trap ropes have gotten all tangled. Good thing I have more colorful rope used only for trapping wolves.
Only for trapping wolves.
Let's take a pause from the duel of strength and let's everyone help Acorn gather his deadly rope for killing. As long as we can stay on our feet, he can't get to our little secret. Boy, you will never trip me up on my own trap.
So I've got to
He can't
trip
unravel
him.
this fast enough if we keep up this pace. Well, someone's bound to trip. Step carefully and focus, Acorn. Gather all the rope. Boy, stop stringing me along. This is bound to get messy.
And the rope is only
I'm
so
sorry I
long.
tried to be a steed. Now, can you give me back my rope?
What am I doing?
This trapping rope is dangerous unless you know how to use it.
I think I did it. I think I've got it.
Stop tangling my trapping rope.
So now he's got to go forward.
Easy, easy. No one needs
And
to see
as
where
he
this
goes
thread
forward, he's going to get tripped.
Careful, careful. Don't get it tangled. Careful. Wouldn't want to trip. Oh, brother, you shouldn't have done that. Look, I'm no wolf for you to trap. This rope only traps Wetzels, not acorns.
What?
We should stop this nonsense and get back to throwing each other into the water. Heave. Boy, your mind is twisted.
Hmm.
My trap ropes have gotten all tangled.
Do I have something else that...
Good thing I have more colorful rope used only for trapping wolves, only. Let's take a pause from the duel of strength and let's everyone help Acorn gather his deadly rope for killing. My killing rope can be dangerous. Nice try, but you're not gonna trip me with my own rope. As long as we can stay on our
Do I
feet,
need to
we get to our little secret.
do 3 reps? Is that it?
Boy, you will never trip me up on my own trap. Step lightly. He can't unravel this fast enough if we keep up this pace.
I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing here.
Step carefully and focus, Acorn. Gather all the rope. Boy, stop stringing me along. This is not good. This is bound to get messy. Look, I'm sorry I tied up your steed. Now, can you give me back my rope? This trapping rope is dangerous unless you know how to use it. Easy, easy. No one needs to see where this line goes.
Like,
Careful,
I
careful.
don't have any
get
items
tangled.
that I can use.
Oh, brother, you shouldn't have done that. Look, I'm no wolf
Let's
for you to
do
trap.
a figure 8
This rope only traps Wetzels, not acorns.
this direction.
We should stop this nonsense and get back to throwing each other into the water. Darn, my trap ropes have gotten all tangled.
See, I don't think it needs to be tangled.
Good thing I have more colorful rope used only for trapping wolves, only. Let's take a pause from the duel of strength and let's everyone help Acorn gather his deadly rope for killing.
Am I supposed to really just
As long as we can stay on our feet.
do a
he
figure
gets our
8?
little secret. Boy, you
At
will
this
never
rate,
trip me up on my own trap.
It's not even working.
He can't unravel this fast enough if we keep up this pace. Step carefully and focus, Acorn. Gather all the rope.
Oh, I'm supposed to get him to trip. True,
Stop stringing me along.
but I've got to.
This is bound to get messy.
I feel like I should just give up
I'm
though and
sorry
start
I tied up
over.
your steed. Now can you give me back my rope? This trapping rope is dangerous.
So I imagine I have to start here at this top pin.
Easy. No one needs to see where this line goes.
Make it go around here.
Careful. Don't get it tangled.
And come on, give me
Oh, brother, you should have done
enough
that.
rope to go this direction.
I'm no wolf for you to trap.
And then I guess I just gotta
Rope
yank
only
it.
traps Wetzels, not acorns. Are you pulling my string? We should stop this nonsense and get back to throwing each other into the water.
I feel like the game may have.
Oh, darn. My trap ropes have gotten all tangled. You tie and you tie. Give it up already. Good thing I have more colorful rope used only for trapping wolves, only.
Maybe there is some idea that if I slow him down, it will slowly give me more string. And you can't go the full circumference or perimeter, I guess would be the correct term. Here.
You will never trip me up on my own trap.
But you can.
He can't unravel this fast enough if we keep up this pace. Step carefully and focus, Acorn. Gather all the rope.
This is just taking way too long. This feels like this needs a lot more of an indicator.
I'm sorry I tied up your steed. Now can you give me back my rope?
That
This trapping rope is dangerous unless you know how to use it. Easy, easy. No one needs to see where this line goes. Careful, careful. Don't get it tangled. Oh, brother, you shouldn't have done that. Look, I'm no wolf for you to trap. This rope only traps wetzels, not acorns.
Come on.
We should stop this nonsense and get back to throwing each other into the water. You will never beat me in a tug of war. Oh, darn. My trap ropes have gotten all tangled.
And see,
Good thing
obviously there's
rope used only for trapping wolves only.
There's only one solution here.
Let's take a pause from the duelist strength and
Now I'm holding the right trigger just to see if maybe this speeds up the... Maybe this is the trick.
Stumbled, but this acorn stays planted. You shouldn't have done that. As long as we can stay on our feet, he can't get to our little secret. You almost had me there.
Is that the trick? Because I'm supposed to
You will never
trick
trip me
him?
up on my own trap. He can't unravel this fast enough if we keep up this pace. Whoa. Step carefully and focus, acorn.
Maybe I'm not supposed to even do this. Maybe I'm supposed to just
Boy, stop stringing me along.
do this.
Are you pulling my string? Gotcha.
So, at least that resets things. And all of a sudden now,
Sorry I tied up your steed.
it didn't...
Can you give me back my rope? What do you think I am, a wetzer-wolf?
There we go. And now, let's use the streusel or nothing and just tie him up. Come on. Tie him this way. Keep pulling the string of different colors.
Gotcha, skinny pants. Look out below. Thank God that's over. Our secret is safe.
Well, nope. Now I do this. I wasn't expecting to do this. And that brings me right back out here.
You foiled him again, Graham.
Not again.
So now we're into the
Won't
second
like where this
section.
rope leads.
And
He's getting closer, Princess Madeline. Do something.
hopefully this all works.
If you do that again, you might wake the bull. I use this rope to tie up the bull inside me and keep.
Trip him on that. And then just yank this. Or maybe yank it this way. Let's see. I do kind of just want to give him the walnut strudel. But it doesn't seem like it wants to work. And it seems like this is the right action.
Careful, little bean. Some threads aren't meant to be unraveled. You're never gonna get strong if you keep skipping belly day.
So this really is turning into like a Nintendo 3 times solution.
Could you give me a neck massage?
I don't think it needed more than that first solution.
Cheater! But not according to addendum 4934.
Way to go, Graham.
Hey, there's a reason why I keep my secret roped up. Oh, this is gonna get dark.
The squirrel, I think, is going to end up...
Fine. My secret will steal your soul. Just a little snag.
And
It's Pandora's box.
almost ready to
Back
pull.
now.
Yank him over. And then we'll just pull it again.
Ouch. No! The Trosnick demon!
It's a sock.
Now is the time for the laughing and the ridicule.
Oh, brother. No, stop! You're making it worse! Eek!
Is this really a demon? Oh, this is like a bull now. Comedical, I suppose. So, item. Do I have it as an item?
Back my sock!
Nope.
Here, take it back.
And
Stuck to my hand.
Hold still!
I guess if I do this one more time, either the ground is gonna fall down or
The bull is in!
I don't want this.
It's crumbling time!
we'll see what happens. Is the whole place gonna fall down? No, I gotta win. Save me, Ulfie. Belly splash. Look at that terrible water animation, though. Very cartoony.
I knew you had it in you.
With the help of some trolls and Manny, I had bested that giant and revealed his weakness. I was one step closer to the knighthood. I didn't feel that great about it.
Hello? Down here? We could all use a lift, you know. Yes, right this way.
No, Alfie, stop. Oh, I've had it with their orders. The time is now. Let's show these ingrates what happens when you cross the wrong bridge. How does it feel to be stepped on?
Run!
Back here, you pointy
Run!
boots.
No! Oh, Pilar, stop! This is going to cause a boatload of unnecessary paperwork!
Wait for Ulfie, guys!
So it seems like all the bridge trolls may be gone. And I don't think he would come back anyways. Even if he did, it to what end?
That didn't seem like a good idea.
It just says it doesn't seem like a good idea, alright? So we did one of the things, and now we need to do the other thing. Was there a different way to solve that problem? No, I don't think so. It seemed like too long and too complicated of a setup for it all to work differently. That being said, then why is the walnut strudel an option? I may have taken the wrong solution there. If I was trying for the nice guy solution. And let's see. I have my guy, my legendary steed is up hanging here. Can I use the walnut strudel on this? No. Can I use the acorn's knitted sock on that? It certainly seems like there might be something to do. But if I went this direction, I don't think I would see anything either. Well, I guess at the end of the day, it's been another hour, and we'll just have to wander around a little bit. Because unless I use the sock to catch the frog, and then the frog somehow lets me turn the sock into a white rope, and making it a white rope does something, I don't even know. I've got a bunch of items now, 3 of which are horns that won't work on anything, and I'm really confused as far as what I'm supposed to do. Anyways, that's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.